Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review. Today we'll be looking at the Medicom Toys Mafex X-Men Storm, and I cannot wait to open up this figure and get a closer look with you guys. But getting a quick look at the packaging, you get a very nice big window that shows the product here in the center. You get a very nice comic panel right there that says Marvel 6-inch 177 in the Mafex line, and you do get these with all the Mafex figures that are based on comic characters. You get a very nice promotional images down there. You get Storm, you get X-Men, you get Mafex, Medicom Toys. On the side, promotional images with some comic images as well. Promotional images on the back show some of the accessories. On the side, some more promotional images, the name of the team that she's affiliated with, X-Men. You get the little QR sticker right there that you can scan with your smartphone to see if this figure is authentic or not. On top, you get the name of the character, Storm, and some more comic images. On the bottom, you get a whole bunch of bullshit, but you do get the hologram sticker to show that this is authentic. But enough about this packaging. Let's crack this bad boy open. Now, getting a quick look at all the accessories that do come with this figure. You do get the typical Mafex stand with some of the new accessories that I'm including, like the crotch grabber, this little clamp that falls apart fairly easy. I'm not a big fan of this, and the little rod that you can add to the stand or the base. And then you also do get the pamphlet that shows that you can download a app on your smartphone to scan the little QR code that I told you about earlier on the side of the box, right there. You can scan it, shows you if this figure is authentic or not, but I can usually tell when a Mafex figure is a knockoff. It's fairly easy to tell, but yeah, always love when they include these. Now, getting a quick look at all the hands that she does come with straight out the packaging. She does come with a set of open, relaxed hands. She also does come with a set of fists. She also does come with these open, dramatic hands. They almost look like clawing hands. She also does come with a pair of these gesturing hands. She also does come with a pair of fully open palmed hands. And my favorite pair of hands that she does come with are these electrocuting hands or these lightning shooting hands. And I like the way they executed it. They kind of have the lightning effect molded over the hand. As you can see it is translucent and you can see the full hand in there. So I really do love that quite a bit. Yeah, I really love that each hand is a little bit different than the other. They're not symmetrical, they're asymmetrical. And yeah, man, I just think these are done very, very well. They are a bit heavy, so it kind of makes her a little bit hard to balance at times, but not too difficult. But yeah, I just really, really like these hands quite a bit. The last set of hands that she does come with are these open palmed hands with a peg sticking out the middle. And those pegs are for these lightning effects that you can plug into the middle of the hands. Now, getting a quick look at all the head sculpt that she does come with. She does come with a very neutral and stern looking face. Second head sculpt that she does come with is a little bit more relaxed. She does have her mouth slightly open, kind of a mid-talking looking head sculpt. And yeah, man, I think it also looks very nice. The last head sculpt that she does come with is fully pissed off Storm, and I do like it quite a bit, man. It does have the gritting teeth. All the head sculpts have these big, bulky hair sculpts that I do like quite a bit, actually. They're very nice. The only thing is that it makes it difficult for it to switch out the heads. Popping them off and on was quite a hassle. It's just that it stabs you and it kind of has a weird angle to it that makes it difficult to put on the heads. But nothing too troubling that, makes this figure, not a good figure, But overall, I do like all three head sculpts she does come with. Yeah, man, I think they're really good and some of the best that I've seen so far. I know a lot of people were complaining about the side profile, the hair of the side profile, but I don't think they could have done it any other way. I do like, the way the hair looks. I don't really have any complaints about it, but yeah. And here we have Storm. And just straight off the bat, man, I do like this figure quite a bit. There's very, very minor little gripes I have with this figure. Overall, she's very solid. Not much to her. She is mostly a pearlescent white throughout the whole body. Getting a quick look at the head sculpt once again. I do love the facial expressions that come with all these head sculpts. The hair is very nice. They are the exact same on all three head sculpts. As you can see, bringing this one in, the exact same. Even the hair on the front, the little bang right there, is the exact same. And I do love the sculpt. Again, it is big and bulky, so it does kind of make her top heavy a bit. The blue wash throughout the sculpt looks nice. Again, no complaints there. The face sculpt is nice, crisp, and clean. I love the gold earrings right there. The metallic gold is very nice. Moving down to her body, again, it is a pearlescent white, and it does shimmer. Her legs right here, I thought they had a upper thigh cut, but they're just the boots that go up to her, thigh, her mid thigh. And it is a little bit different pearlescent white. It does have more of a blue and purplish hue to it. I don't know how well it's coming off camera, but here in person it does come off very strongly. And then the little fabric cape right here is nice. For some reason, when I first looked at it, I thought it was going to be, that thin paperish fabric that we get with the Marvel Legends, but no, this very much feels like high quality. I like the gold paint that runs throughout the trim. These little cuffs right here do look nice as well. My minor complaints that I have about this figure is, swapping out the heads is quite difficult, but these little shoulder pads do seem to pop off fairly easy. Once you move her arms, or start moving her arms, they kind of pop off, and they are a little bit tedious to put on. I found it easiest to put them back on by turning her head the opposite direction and just sliding them back in. But it's not difficult to put them back in. They just do fall off quite easy. And then also these little cuffs always fly off when you're switching out her hand. So what I found easiest to do is to hold it down, switch your hand, and then put that other hand go, because I've dropped those a couple times and it was difficult to find them. And the last thing that I do find quite annoying is this little fabric bunches up when you put this back on, and I'm scared that I'm going to start chipping away at that gold trim throughout the fabric. So again, those minor complaints, again, very, very minor complaints for this, really great figure. But overall, again, man, she is a nice looking figure. I think there's no other better Storm figure than this one. This belt seems to ride up a little bit, but you can shift it down, and it's not a big issue. I wish it was just part of the little diaper area right here, but overall, still a solid piece. But yeah, man, she's a great looking figure. Now getting a quick look at our articulation. Same setup as we get on all the Mafex figures. It has a dumbbell joint that connects to a separate neck piece, and she doesn't look up, as that hair is going to run in the way. She does look a decent amount down, and then she does get head pivoting, so that is nice. Her arms, I really love the setup on her arms. One of the big complaints I have with the Loki figure is that he has a very similar type of, I don't know how to explain it, like fabric on his arm, but it doesn't have an upper bicep swivel. That was one of my biggest complaints here, and that the arm kept popping off. But for some reason on Storm, they did add a bicep swivel. It's hidden in that shoulder. I don't know how well you can see it, but it does rotate, so I do love that she does have upper bicep swivel. She does have a butterfly joint that shifts a good amount back, good amount forward. Again, you get that bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, even with all that material, she gets a nice bend right there. And then of course she does have the ball joints at the wrist. They rotate whatever direction you want them to. She does have the upper diaphragm cut that pivots very little to the side, very little to this side, a little bit more back, a little bit more forward. And then she does have the lower ab crunch right there. So those two together, she can crunch a great amount forward, a great amount back. She does have upper thigh swivels. She can kick this much forward. Ooh, man, that's a great amount forward. Oh, pressed by that. Not much back. She does kick to the side. She does have drop down hips. She does have double jointed knees that bend in a great amount. And then her ankles are on a ball joint that can hinge this much forward. That much back. She does have ankle pivot and toe articulation. Now getting a quick look at some size comparisons. Here we have Storm next to the Mafex Wolverine and the Mafex Gambit. Here she is next to the Mafex Jean and the Mafex Cyclops. Here she is next to the Marvel Legends Retro Card Beast and the comic book Mafex Iron Man. Here we have her with other electric type of characters. And just for fun, here we have her next to some DC characters. Here we have the Mafex Hush Harley Quinn and the Mafex Hush Catwoman. And last but not least, here we have her next to the Mafex Spider-Man and the Retro Card Marvel Legends 20th Anniversary Captain America. And there you have it, a very, very solid release by Medicom Toys. Honestly, one of my favorites of this year by far. This is just an amazing figure, man. There's very, very minor gripes. Again, it's just little things that are a little bit oddly done, like the shoulder pads popping off. It's a bit annoying. The cuffs around her hands popping off is a bit annoying. But other than that, this figure is just perfection. I really love the cloth that goes around her arms and the back of her shoulders. It almost feels like silk. That is one of the best soft goods materials I've felt on any figure by far. This figure is almost near perfection. The only thing I would ask to add on to this figure is a little bit more lighting effects. I feel like she is a little bit lacking in that department, especially since, that's one of her main powers is, shooting lightning. All you get is the hands with the lightning coming out and these little blast effects that shows, her shooting lightning. I wish, we could have gone some lightning to wrap around her legs, her arms, her torso, kind of like the Captain Marvel we got, the MCU Captain Marvel we got by Medicom Toys, where she had those energy effects that wrap around her thighs, her lower legs, her forearms, and her upper biceps. Something similar in that way would have been pretty dope, but overall still a very solid release. Again, one of my favorites from this year. I highly recommend picking this figure up. It is the definitive Storm by far, and 6-inch form. So again, if you're able to pick this up, I will highly recommend it. But yeah, man, enough of me rambling on. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you think about this figure, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.